What's up guys, Al here from AM Training. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this vlog style thing again real quick. And today I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do today. It's usually squat day, but my knee is still acting up. I'm probably gonna try it out, test it out a little bit and see how it goes. I'll show you my little pre-workout thing here. Pop-Tarts, of course, that's so very bro-like of me, but this one is it's quick, easy, and high in calories, and that's why I like. And got the peanut butter one, and it's cool because I love the golden wrapper. I feel like I found the golden ticket, Willy Wonka status. Pre-workout, this is not any regular pre-workout. It's actually Thai tea, and it's a pre-workout for me because I'm not used to the caffeine, and I'm actually loving the flavor of Thai tea. Usually you'll see this with boba and stuff and all the little what is it, tapioca pearls. Call it boba, but some of you guys might not be Asian and know that. So anyways, I'll see you in the gym. Alright guys, so I just had my workout already, and you guys can see in the background there, I'm squatting. So I am squatting 225, and I decided to do this for 3 sets of 10, trying to work up the volume, trying to get used to getting my squat technique back in, just because I took that 2 weeks off since my knee was hurting. And let me go ahead and also show you a quick way to test what's going on with your knee, because for me, my knee, I feel like it's inflammation. It's got to be some kind of tendonitis of that little patella tendon there, because I feel like it does a whole lot better when I ice it, when I do a little ice massage. But a quick way to see if it's something else, because I've had a lot of physical therapists tell me to test it this way, and one of a great test to see if it's your meniscus is, let me go and show you in the background, is if you bend your knee, if you stand up, if you stand in front of maybe a counter or something to hold on just in case you lose your balance, you stand on that one leg, you slightly bend it, and you're gonna get like a maybe 15 to 20 degree bend, and then you basically turn to your left, turn to your right. You do that a couple times and see if there's any cracking, popping, shifting, or any pain of any kind. Usually that test is going to be associated with like a meniscus tear or some kind of frayed meniscus or anything like that. So that's usually what the therapists tell me you know, to do, or they test me that way. I don't recommend it if you already feel like that's, you know, if you already know it's your meniscus, don't try it, because then again you're looking for pain, and that's not something you want to do. And that's what a lot of people I notice, you know, a lot of people I notice they do, is that they go searching for the pain. So if your shoulder hurts, you're trying to find like, oh, it doesn't hurt today, and I need to find, oh, there it hurts again, but you're just gonna kind of inflame it again. So I'm guilty of this myself. I always kind of test my knee, see where it's at, just because I want to really get into that squat and really try to get my squat going back. So basically I just did 225. I did a bunch of volume work there, and it felt really awesome in the sleeves. And so basically I didn't want to go any heavier than 225. I'll start to slowly ramp up, and hopefully I'll get back to my sets of 385 for at least 5 times 5. I'm hoping that's the plan, but it's slowly but surely. And a lot of you guys on YouTube, you guys are commenting saying hopefully my knee feels better. So that's you know, that's really great to hear your encouragement and everything, because I definitely appreciate it. It's just really frustrating with knees, because I feel like for ankles and hips, it feels like you can do something about it. You can stretch it, you can strengthen it. Knee is almost like it's a dumb joint. It's almost reliant on that ankle and hip. So if you mess up your knee, it's almost like you can't really do much but rest, ice, compression, elevation kind of thing. Or you can try to take supplements, but I already take fish oil, and I already try to do the, you know, I pretty much ice it and everything. Just one of those things you kind of have to rest. And later on, you're seeing right here, I'm probably benching right now. I'm pretty much doing a new kind of thing where Mr. Meanly, or Sai, basically he says that all the best benchers are basically repping out, you know, doing high rep sets, and basically you're touch and go. So I've done a lot of pause work, and it's basically worked pretty well for me, but I feel like I'm missing something, and I feel like this is gonna be beneficial for me, because I feel like it's gonna be able for me to build up that volume. So I think I might have a rotation with rep work and volume work, pause work, and heavy work. I mean, it's pretty much like, it almost reminds me of what is it, West Side for Skinny Bastards. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Joe DeFranco. He wrote, is it Joe DeFranco? Yeah, that's Joe DeFranco. Is it Joe DeFranco? You let me know in the comments below if you guys know West Side for Skinny Bastards. I'm pretty sure Joe DeFranco wrote that. But anyways, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm repping it out. So my next bench press, I'll probably go heavy pauses and try to work up the volume from there, because I need to catch up to Matt from Matt Does Fitness. He's repping out like my max basically, so that's kind of discouraging. My shoulder, I have no excuse because my shoulder feels better, but other than that, I pretty much do pull-ups afterwards, but I don't film it. I don't do anything right there, so I didn't film it. Anyways, that's it. Train hard.